Hi everybody and welcome to this tutorial. We'll have a look at the timeline montage track today in this tutorial. So first thing first, I have a surface here onto which I've put a media. It's actually a video file of a banker who thinks he owns the world and he rules everybody and is very arrogant. Everybody hates that guy. Anyway, we'll use him with a video. Okay, I have the sound.
Law school because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And whatever it was.
And basically in Mad Mapper, when you have a movie, it's like it's a stream, it's streaming. So if you take, let's say, another quad, boom, over there. If you use another quad, I have two quads. Okay, and all these quads, they have this movie, and the movie is a stream. So it will be the same movie at the same time on all the quads. If you want to control precisely the time code and the time relation of your video file, you would have to use a timeline and a montage track. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I remove that one. I go there, and in the timelines, in the timeline, I open it up. I'm in the conductor, the conductor will do. And by default, there's already a montage track. So a montage track, you can see here, if I click that button, I can assign it to my quad, boom. And it's assigned now to the quad. Of course, it's black because there is nothing into the montage track. So right now, what I can do is I take this movie that I had. I put it in the montage track. Okay, let me unzoom a little bit. I put it in the montage track, and now I can play it back. There is no sound though, because I will have to enable it again. Okay, and now
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do anything. And so I figured, gee, another 3 years of college would be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And now I can scrub it like in a non-linear editor, like in DaVinci, for instance. And eventually I could do another montage track like this, and I could just duplicate it, Command C, Command V, and let's say I will do something like that. And here I will duplicate my quad, and on this quad I will put this montage. And now if I'm here, as you can see,
So Joel's fine. There's always days that I went to the jet school was. I don't think it will ever up today. I think I didn't want to do anything.
I'm playing back on two quads the same video, but with different time bases, with different timelines, because I'm editing it right there. So that's very powerful and very convenient. Let me just remove this, and I'm gonna show you the different aspect of the montage track. Here, I will make it bigger. If I right-click here in the preview, I can generate thumbnail. I can generate one new thumbnail for each frame, for instance. Boom, and now it's generating thumbnails. If I reduce the size a bit, you can see that I have different thumbnails. If I zoom, each frame has its own thumbnail, just like it's not very clear, but just like like here, just like in DaVinci. Very convenient. What else I can do is I can go there, for instance.
I went to law school because
I went to law school. He went to law school. Let's say here, if I right click, I can split the clip, boom. So now the clip is split. And now if I duplicate and I play it back.
I went to law school. I went to law school. I went to law school.
Okay.
I went to law school.
Law school. Okay. It would be something like that. Okay. Okay. And now
law school, law school, law school, law school.
Very great, very interesting. I can start to chop and mix my content. I will remove everything. Okay, and now with this actually when I select it, as you can see, I am in the montage section. Okay, and in the montage section, let's say I want to loop this forever. So I can enable the looping. And now if I change this, I will be, you see there's a little mark here, which stands for the looping. Interesting. And now, for instance, if I select this and I while the looping is enabled, if I cue the speed, so now I have the speed here, and I can go there, okay, and there I will change the speed, and now I can animate the speed of my media. Look at that. And of course this goes minus, so it makes like a scratching effect. I will go up to there and say I want the loop to end here, and I enable the looping of the conductor. Interesting. And now in the montage, what I can do is that I can mix and match different content. So here I have a video. Let's say I want to add a material. I'm gonna put it there. So now you can see I can switch, or maybe I will use the strobe instead. All right, let me remove that. Use the strobe. Boom, I put it there. Okay, and now okay, so that will make a nice flash. And now I want to add another portion of the same media, so I can just go back there and select something different. This, for instance.
Whatever it was.
Okay, let me zoom.
Whatever it was.
Okay, and now if you look here, each time I select a different clip, it will change the clip I am inspecting into the montage. So look here. Now it turns yellow, the same color of the clip title. If I use another color, you can see this will help me know what I'm doing. And here I have this strobe, and here you can see I am controlling the strobe. So this is the strobe. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and it's updating, and I can go from one media to another media, and this is very
Whatever it was, you want to do it.
very convenient. This is very convenient montages, and of course I can add multiple montage track, another one and another one. So I have three montage track, and I can mute this one, of course. And now I can also mute this one, and now I just work on that one, and on that one maybe I will let's say use this one. Boom, and this one I will select this and assign this one. So now I'm soloing just this one. If I unmute the other,
Whatever it was, I didn't want to do it.
I have two montages track playing at the same time on different quads. So it's very handy to precisely control the timeline of different part of your projections, even different spaces. Let's say you could have one quad for the bar, another quad for the stage, and so on and so on. And I think this is it. Now we've went through the main aspect of the montage, and I would like to say thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.